Hi, welcome to our Learning Studio Zone. This is me Sudesh Ahmed. Today I'm going to discuss a very basic topic of morphology, that is morpheme. Whenever we are going to study about the morphology, we must know about the morpheme because morpheme is a basic topic of morphology. Because in morphology we study the internal structure of words and how different morphemes combine to form words. And in morpheme we can simply define a morpheme as the smallest meaningful unit of word that can convey meaning or a grammatical function. So both the morphology and morpheme deals with the words. So let's know about the morpheme briefly. In morphology, we study about the morphemes, which is the smallest meaningful unit of a word. So morpheme, one word may have different morphemes. A morpheme can't be divided further. Words are made up of morphemes. A word can be consist of the base word, which we call the root, and a prefix, and it may be consist of a suffix. For example, we have a word construction. So in construction, we have the three different morphemes. The one is the basic word struct, which we call the root, and the one is prefix, and the one is suffix. Where the con mean together, struct mean to build, and the suffix un mean act of. So the word construction mean the act of building things together. Let's know from the another example. We have a word unreachable and a word distractions. In unreachable, we have the three different morphemes, but in distractions, we have the four different morphemes. So we can say that a word may consist of different morphemes, that a word may have one morpheme, two morpheme, three morpheme, or four morpheme, etc. So simply we can say that morphology is the study of how morphemes are combined to form a well-known word. So, to know about the morpheme clearly, we must know about the different types of morpheme. On micro level, we can say that we have the free morpheme and bound morpheme in its types. But we have the four different types of morpheme, which we have divided the free morpheme and bound morpheme furtherly as the lexical morpheme, the number first lexical morpheme, number second functional morpheme, number third the inflectional morpheme, and number four, derivational morphemes. Let's know about the types of morpheme briefly. On the micro level, we have divided the morpheme into the free morpheme and bound morphemes. In free morpheme, we have the two different types of morpheme, the lexical morpheme and the functional morphemes. But in bound morpheme, we have the derivational morpheme and the inflectional morphemes. Let's know about the free and bound morpheme briefly. Number first, free morpheme. Free morpheme can be defined as the morpheme that can stand alone by themselves as a single word, that can communicate meaning without the attachment of another word, is called the free morpheme. For example, boy, girl, car, beauty, etc. So all these words stand alone and doesn't require any other morpheme and all convey its meaning. So it means that the free morpheme doesn't require the another words for its meaning and they can stand alone. Further, we have divided the free morpheme into the two different types of morpheme, the lexical morpheme and functional morpheme. Let's know about the lexical morpheme and functional morpheme. Number first, the lexical morpheme. The lexical morpheme refer also as open class. We can say that these are the open classes because we can add more morpheme to these words. An example of lexical morpheme we have the nouns, verbs and adjective, etc. Because we can add more morphemes to these. For example, we have cup, glass, home, table, drink, loyal, fast, faith, work, sleep, etc. So all these words can convey its meaning and we also can add different words to them. So we can say these to the lexical morphemes. Number second, functional morpheme. Functional morpheme can also be referred as closed class because we can't add more morphemes to them like we have the conjunctions, preposition, articles, auxiliaries, and pronoun. Because words that have the grammatical function, we can say that these are the functional morphemes. For example, we have the preposition of, to, we have the articles a and the, we have the pronoun I, you, etc. We have the conjunctions and, but, etc. We have the determinants and we have the auxiliaries, etc. So all these are the functional morphemes because it can work in the functions. So in functional morpheme, we have the preposition, conjunction, articles, determinants, pronouns, auxiliary verbs, etc. Bound morphemes. We can define the bound morpheme as the type of morphemes that cannot stand alone and requires the other morpheme to complete its meaning. Like in bound morphemes, we can say that we have the affixes like prefix, which we add the word before the word, infix, which we add the word in between the words, and the suffix, which we add the word after the words. So, the example of bound morphemes can be the boys and drivers. In the boys, we have the S, which we known as the bound morpheme, and in the driver, we have the ER. The ER is a bound morpheme. So simply, we can say that bound morphemes are those morphemes which cannot stand alone and require the other morphemes to complete its meanings. We have divided the bound morpheme into the derivational morpheme and inflectional morphemes. Now first, derivational morphemes. Derivational morphemes are those morphemes that can change the category of words when it is added to the pre-morpheme. Like, for example, we have the word driver. So we have added the er to the drive. So it also changes the category of the word because it changed the word drive verb to the noun driver. Number second, beauty. We have the word beauty which is a noun. But if we added the morpheme full, so the beauty convert to the beautiful which we have converted the category of that word. We have the another word the valid and invalid. So if we goes to the derivational morphology, so it also changes the category of word. Inflectional morphemes. Inflectional morphemes are those morphemes that are used to indicate the aspect of the grammatical function of a word. In simple word, we can say that the inflection morphemes don't change the grammatical category, but it can only change the version of that word. Like for example, we have a word old. If we add the inflection morpheme er, so the old word convert to the older, which the old is also an adjective and older is also an adjective. So it doesn't change the grammatical category, but it just change the version of that words. So we can say that the inflectional morpheme only change the version. It doesn't change the grammatical category of the words. So in English we have the 8 inflectional morphemes. Like in noun we have the plural form s, like in the word boys, and we have the possessive noun s. In verbs we have 4 inflectional morphemes. Number first, third person singular s, and the progressive verb ing. Past in past tense we have the ed, and in the past participle we have the en. And adjective we have the 2 inflection morphemes like comparative er and the superlative IEST. So in inflectional morpheme, we just study about the 8 inflectional morphemes. In English, we have just the 8 inflectional morphemes. Hope you will have got the idea about morpheme and different types of morpheme as the lexical morpheme, functional morpheme, inflectional morpheme, and derivational morpheme. We will discuss the word formation process in the upcoming lecture. So do subscribe my channel and click the bell icon for more videos.